Hi there, welcome to the newer section of Power Query. In this video, we are going to discuss how to manage columns and reduce rows in Power Query. Let's go to Power BI desktop. We are in Power Query editor page and I have imported an Excel file named data which you can see in queries. If you have any doubt on how to import or connect to data sources in Power Query or how to access Power Query editor page, please refer to my previous videos on Power Query in Power BI and how to connect data sources in Power BI. Here in this video, we are going to discuss these two options, manage columns and reduce rows, which is present in Home tab. Let's discuss this choose columns from manage columns. When we go to this choose columns and select this choose columns, a dialog box appears. Here we'll get all the field names present in the imported data. From here we can select the columns required for analysis. Let's select customer ID, customer name, segment, country, city and state. Then click OK. Here we got all the selected columns and the unselected columns are removed. But the unselected columns are not removed completely. We can select and deselect columns based on our need. If we want to select more columns, we can again go back to this choose columns, then choose column and select or unselect the columns based on our requirement. Then click OK. And here we got all the selected columns. If we want to look for a particular column, we can search for the column like this one by one, or we can go to this manage column option, then go to column. Then select the column that we want to look for. Let's search customer name, then click OK. That particular selected column is highlighted. It's really easy to find a particular column in this way in a huge dataset. Now let's discuss about this remove column option in manage column. If we want to remove a column from a dataset in Power Query, we can do it in two ways. We can select the columns that we want to remove, then go to this manage column in Home tab, then remove columns, then remove columns. The selected columns will be removed. Or we can select the columns that we don't want to delete or remove. Let's select these columns that we don't want to remove. Then go to this remove columns, then remove the other columns. Here you can see the columns other than selected columns are removed. Similarly, in reduce rows, we get two options, whether to keep or remove rows. In keep rows, we get various options. Let's discuss one by one. To keep top rows, here we have to select keep top rows option. Then we have to specify how many top rows we want to keep. Let's make it as top 15. Then click OK. And here we got the top 15 rows. Similarly, to display bottom rows, we have to select keep bottom rows. Then we have to specify the number of bottom rows that we want to keep. Let's make it as 10. Then click OK. Similarly, in keep range of rows, we have to specify the first row and number of rows we want to display. Let's display the rows starts from row ID 7, which is in second row, to row ID 11, which is after 5 row. For that, let's go to reduce rows, then keep rows, then keep range of rows, and let's make it as from second rows, so to number of rows 5, then click OK. And here we got from row ID 7 to row ID 11. Let's discuss this keep duplicate option. As the name suggests, it will display only duplicate records and we'll remove unique records. Let's display the duplicate rows based on customer name. Here you can see that Scene, Andrew, Arena are unique records, and Brosina has so many duplicate records. To display the duplicate rows based on customer name, we have to select any cell from customer name column, then go to Home tab, then Reduce Rows, then Keep Rows, then Keep Duplicates. And here we got all the duplicate records based on customer name. Similarly, in Remove Rows, we can remove top, bottom, alternate, duplicate, blank, and cells containing errors. That's all for this video. Thank you.